My life vlog this week, man, I almost forgot to record this episode this week. It's been an okay day, and just week. I've worked a lot, and that's really worn me out. I work more days this week just because it is spring break. And we've had decent movies out. This week in particular is really good. We have Warfare, Amateur, and Drop, which I've heard all are really good. I'm going to go see Drop tomorrow. I think Warfare Thursday and Amateur on Tuesday? Or not Tuesday, Wednesday? I haven't decided. I can't remember which one's which. I schedule all the bus appointments ahead of time. And then Friday I'm going to a concert and going to work probably as well. Same day. So that's going to be very tiring, but I have the day off next day. This whole room in here, you don't really see the mess and clutter everywhere like I do, but I see it, and it just needs to be gone through. I got and just cleaned up in here, and since I'm off Saturday, and I'm probably just gonna lay around most of the day, probably spend some of the day decluttering in here, trying to figure out where stuff is gonna go from now on. So that's the one thing I'm gonna do. I guess we'll talk about some stuff I've been reading because I want to include that more in these My Life vlogs, what I'm reading, what I'm watching. I've been reading Chris Duckman's book, Anime Impact. I'm not even close to halfway through. I read, this book, reason I'm reading through is I'm reading through both of his books. I read through the other one. It was a very short read, but it's because Chris Duckman's doing a movie. Want to review his books. But, you can see here, this book is all organized by animes he talks about. So each little thing will have a certain person in the book talking about a certain blurb about a certain anime, and I just read one of those a day, and I'll be finished by May with this book. And I think I'm gonna read. Here it is. Next, Deliver Me From Nowhere, the Bruce Springsteen book, and then I'm gonna probably go over and review that at some point, and then I want to read Wicked, a couple other things in there I want to read. I started reading this compendium of Fiona and Cake, this first volume of it. I really enjoy these comics. I thought the Adventure Time ones, I only have the first omnibus. I read those, and I thought those were okay. I wasn't in love with them. The new one they just put out, the first issue, absolutely adore that. But this is a really good stuff. I like it more than the Adventure Time ones I read. The other thing I read, finished reading all this, was Rise of the TMNT, The Complete Adventures. This is a bunch of Rise of the TMNT comics, which I actually think Rise of the TMNT is a really good show. Hell of underrated, but I don't know. That one's pretty good. And yeah, let's talk. And then, I work tomorrow 3 to 8, and I'm going to go to a movie in the comic book shop, so that'll be fun. And I've just been, I haven't watched as many movies at home this week as I would like, just because I've worked 5 days, and I usually only work 3, so it allows me a little bit more time to do stuff, but just the way work's been crazy lately, I'm at that time, which is fine. But, the other stuff I want to talk about. So today I actually went to Wendy's to get the DC Comics meal. I thought these came with comics, but they didn't. Here's a Green Lantern. I think that's John Stewart, I'm remembering right. There's Starfire, kind of an older version of Starfire. Blue Beetle, pretty cool. So I got those. I just want them. I thought it was cool. And then I went over to Target, still hunting. So Target had Lenny and Millhouse, those two figures, and I didn't get them at the time, didn't have the money. Sometimes you gotta pass as a collector. So I passed and never saw them again. So I keep hunting for them, but I haven't seen them. And then there's supposed to be another wave dropping, so I think I floated my boat on that one. But it's fine. Hopefully I find them some other point. But every time I go on Target, I'm hunting for those. But you know what I did find? I found this turtle van for $20 on clearance. And look at that. This is the turtle van from the new movie. Though I don't even think this van actually appeared in the movie, if I'm remembering right. But I got that. It's got the pizza on top. You got Raphael hanging on the side. I put him in there like that. Pretty sweet. Also frees up some nice space on the shelves here. And then I did go into Walmart. I was looking for a new Captain Crunch flavor that I did not end up finding. Amazon put up the link though, so I just ordered it from them. And that taste test video is coming soon. But I was also looking for some other Turtles figures. There was like a set of Rocksteady and Bebop, like the baby versions, like these baby turtles right here. They had them last time I was in there. Did not have them this time, unfortunately. But I did find this Bishop figure from the new series, which I absolutely adored that character, and I think this figure looks really cool with her in the suit piloting it. So that's pretty cool. So did watch Old Yeller finally for the first time, and I'm gonna be honest, this is a classic that when people tell me I've never seen it, they're like, "Oh, how have you not seen that?" And I don't like it. I think that I get why people like this movie, which is that it's sad and they probably watched it as a kid. But like, if you take out the dog dying and that heartbreaking side of it, it's a pretty boring, like mediocre, like Disney movie from the time. Actually, I wouldn't even say mediocre from the time, but it's mediocre by today's standards. So, kind of meandering, whatever. It's not a movie I hate by any means. It's fine. I'm still going to keep this Disney Movie Club exclusive Blu-ray. It's worth quite a bit. So, that's something. Anything else I watched? Trying to think anything else I've watched. I did watch something, but I can't remember what it was. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. I did try to watch Blank Man, but honestly, I fell asleep. And I like that movie, I just fell asleep. Here's what it is. I watched this one right here. The Sting, which is a very cool movie. It's got Paul Newman, Robert Redford, and it's kind of like a comedy about these like people get involved in gambling problems and stuff. It's pretty funny. Very self-aware and kind of just a movie that honestly feels like ahead of its time in a lot of ways. Very, very well done movie. And that was a fun one. I think that's it. I think that's all I've watched. I started Smallville season 10, watching through Yellowstone season 4 for those videos. Still, I'm watching through the 94 Fantastic Four series, which is not good. But I got Fantastic Four videos planned for that. Still watching through the 80s Turtles. Been watching through a couple other shows on streaming to doing upcoming videos, but it's just been like, because I've crammed so many shows, I haven't had a lot of time to watch what I want to watch. I think once Smallville and the Superman and Lois stuff that I'm going to be talking about is done, something's got to give. I think either that or when it's the Marvel shows, like I'm doing all the Marvel Netflix shows and Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and once that's done, it's like something's got to give, you know. I do enjoy it in a sense. I enjoy waking up in the morning watching those shows, but it's also annoying to come home at night and still have more shows I need to watch for videos. Like, that's just too many. And I want to watch a movie before I go to bed and a couple episodes of TV show. Not 5 episodes of TV show and maybe a movie if I have time for it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure all that out. A lot of video planning, clean up in here. Tomorrow, this week is definitely going to be, hey, I got to clean up in here. It's kind of messy in here. And I got stuff that needs to be moved around so I have more space in here. That's always a big problem with me as a collector. I'm always like, where's the space? I don't know. I always find the space, but it definitely feels like yikes sometimes. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.